All right, y'all, welcome back. Time for another class. This one's gonna be a little bit more active. We're gonna get into all parts of the body. So let's get into it. We are gonna start in a butterfly. So soles of the feet together. You can hug the heels in close to your body. You can walk those heels further away in more of a diamond shape if that's more comfortable. I want you to rock side to side, find your sitting bones, and then pull up on your low belly, lift your heart, inhale. Exhale, relax the shoulders down the back, beautiful. Close your eyes. Let go of the breath. Nice deep inhale through your nose. Let go of the breath. Gorgeous. Big inhales through the nose. Let's exhale out through the nose. Again, inhaling. Exhaling. To get into our first big stretch here, keep that heart nice and lifted, and then you're just gonna fold forward with your flat back. You're gonna fold from your hip creases. You might fold a little, you might fold a lot, but keep the gaze forward, keep the shoulders down the spine. We're not pressing or pushing in this first opening stretch here. We're just gently getting into our hips and our thighs and maybe your low back a little bit, depending on how your body is feeling today. Big breaths. Couple more rounds. Keeping that gaze forward. Inhale, come on up with your flat back. Beautiful. You can stay here in your diamond. You can adjust if you need to. We're going to come into a little bit of a twist. Inhaling, tall spine. Let's reach those arms up and overhead. One hand comes across the body, opposite knee, other hand behind you. Tent those fingertips. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, twist. Relax your shoulders down. Relax your jaw and the muscles of your face. Beautiful. One more big breath here. Bottom of that exhale, release, come to center. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, twist it out other side. On your inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, find your twist. 3 breaths here. Beautiful. Bottom of that exhale, release, come back to center. Go ahead, lean back, soles of the feet to the floor, by hips width apart, and we're just gonna windshield wiper those legs out from side to side. Releasing our hips. Perfect. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and make your way over to tabletop, hands and knees. Let's stretch our wrists here. So you're going to start by bringing your shoulders over your elbows, over your wrists, and then you're just going to take one hand at a time and turn the fingertips back towards you. You might be able to press your hand flat down. For some of you, you might want to even lean back a little bit to really deepen this stretch. Couple of breaths. Exhale, releasing. Let's bring the top of the hand to the ground, fingertips facing you. Rotate the eye of the elbow forward. Maybe you lean back a little bit. Exhale, release, gently shake it out. And here we go, other side. Fingertips turn back towards your body. Keep your low belly lifted here to help support you while you're in this tabletop position, so you're not collapsing into your low back. All right, let's switch. Top of the hand to the mat. Eye of the elbow rotates forward. and release. Shake it out. Beautiful. Let's stretch out our toes. Curl the toes under. Your feet are about hips width apart. And we're just going to sit back into this. Beautiful. So it feels okay on your knees. Maybe you sit back all the way, dropping your weight into your haunches. And release, coming forward. We're going to come into our first downward facing dog of the day. Hands flat on the mat, spread those fingers wide. Press, 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 press down into every little section of those hands. Firm up your low belly first, curl toes under. Let's lift the hips, shift them all the way back. Relax your head and neck and shoulders. And then just walk those feet out a little bit. And we never focus on straightening the legs. What we want to focus on is straightening the back. So press into your hands. Bend your knees as much as you need to so you can shift your hips back. Lift up through your tailbone. Suck up on your low belly. Beautiful. And then maybe from here you press those heels down to the mat. They may or may not touch. They may never touch. It doesn't really matter. We're just focusing on relaxing the shoulders away from the ears and lifting up through that tailbone, straightening those arms and pressing into those hands. Nice big breath here. Let's stretch out the tops of the feet. 1 foot at a time, you're going to curl your toes under. Beautiful. Bringing the tops of the toes to the mat and then switch it out. Perfect. Come back through your down dog. Look forward. You can also drop onto one knee and then just step your right foot forward. All right, we're going to make our way into a low lunge here. If you got some blocks, you can bring them under your fingertips. Otherwise, we're just going to sink the hips forward, fingertips or hands to the mat, looking forward, nice long spine. Relax those shoulders and a couple of breaths as we open up that hip flexor. All right, from here we are going to deepen into our lizard pose. I want you to bring your hand inside your knee, heel toe your foot to the outside edge of your mat, fingertips underneath those shoulders. Maybe you're on blocks, fingertips or palms of the hands. Let those hips sink forward and down. Now we're getting into the outer hip glute area as well as our hip flexor. And then over time, maybe you drop down onto your forearms on blocks, or maybe you come onto your forearms on the mat. But depending on where your body's at, you can just stay up on those hands too. Big breaths here. Let your pelvis get heavy. Brilliant. If you are not already on the palms of your hands, let's all meet there. And then from here, I want you to firm up your ankle, and I want you to roll onto the outer edge of that right foot. You're going to drop all of your weight into your left hand, but then you're going to lift up through your belly, up through your heart. You can bring your right hand to your knee or inner thigh. Start to roll your right shoulder back, 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 back. And then maybe you kick into that left foot and reach the right hand back. You might make contact with the foot, you might not, but that's all right. We're just going to do a nice deep quad stretch here. Keep the heart lifted wherever you are. On an exhale, gently release the foot and the hand. And then bringing that right foot all the way back. Go ahead, shake out that right leg. Shake out that left leg, and let's make our way back into our downward facing dog, palms flat, lifting the hips here. And then on an inhale, let's sweep the right leg up, bend into that right knee, drop that left heel over, and just open it up. Maybe you roll the ankle a few times. And release, other side, left leg sweeps up. Let that left heel drop to the right. And then whenever you're ready, look forward and step that left foot in between the hands. Remember, you can always drop your right knee first. Come into your low lunge here, sinking hips forward, one hand on each side, framing that front foot. Slide your shoulders away from your ears and breathe. Perfect. Let's make our way into our lizard pose for a deeper stretch. Left hand comes inside the foot. Walk that left hand out, or the left foot out to the edge of the mat. And then pelvis gets super duper heavy here. And you might find one side is more open than the other. Find your spot, whether it's fingertips, blocks, palms, elbows on blocks. Settle in, gazing forward for a nice long spine, and breathe. On an inhale, let's all come back up onto the palms of the hands. Beautiful. From here, firm up that left ankle, roll onto the outside edge of that left foot, and then we'll work it in stages. First, let's bring that left hand to the inner thigh, rolling that left shoulder back, rolling the tummy up to the left. Beautiful. Maybe we stay here. Maybe we kick into that back knee, stay here. Maybe you reach behind you, rolling that left shoulder open and back to make the grab for the foot. And exhale, go ahead, release gently, bringing the hand down. Walking that foot back in and then sliding it back. Shake out that left leg. Maybe you circle the knee a few times. Switch other side. And from here, let's come back into our downward facing dog. Plant the hands flat. Lift up the tailbone. Beautiful. Head, neck, and shoulders are soft. We'll take a big cleansing breath together. Let all the air out. Inhale through your nose. Open the mouth, let it go. One more, inhaling. Releasing. Inhale, gaze forward. Start to shift your weight forward as you wriggle your feet back. Shoulders over wrists. Gazing forward, lift up through your low belly, lift up through the backs of your thighs. You can also drop your knees here as we find our way into our plank pose. And we're just gonna hold our plank for 3 breaths. You got this. Beautiful. Drop your knees, take them wide. Hips sink back. Ooh, child's pose. Melt the heart in the forehead down. You can also turn the head to the side. everything soften. And start to walk your fingertips back towards you. And then just come to an easy seat the long way on your mat. We're just get into the backs of our body, backs of our legs, back of the body. Scoot your fleshy bits out the way here, finding your sit bones. And then we're gonna flex through the ankles, soft bend in the knees. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, you can spider walk the fingers forward, folding from our hip crease. You can suck that low belly in to make more room. And then think about pulling your heart forward, relaxing your shoulders. Always relax the shoulders, guys, always. And focus your mind's eye on the backs of those legs. And with every breath, just find 1 more millimeter of space. Beautiful, gazing forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release. We're gonna get into a seated hip opener here. So you're gonna come onto almost your tailbone. Hands come behind you, lifting the heart. Bend into your knees. You can bring your heels to the ground or feet flat. And then you're just gonna crisscross one ankle on top of the other knee. And then you're gonna flex your ankle here nice and firm. That's a good crack. And you can adjust this. The further you walk the foot away from you, the less intense this is gonna be. The closer your knee is to your body, the more intense this hip opener is gonna be. And I want you to think about sending that knee away from you. You need to use your inner thigh strength to do that. And then as you do that, you can press up with your other knee to get a really good stretch here. Heart stays lifted. And the closer your leg is to your body, the deeper of a stretch you're going to get. Awesome. One more big breath here. Exhaling, go ahead, release. Let's make our way onto the other side. Remember, the sides could be different. So crisscrossing ankle on top of your knee, flex your ankle firmly. Think about pulling your toes back towards your kneecap. That's gonna help keep your patella in place so you stay safe in your knee. All right, lift the heart, lift, 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 slide the shoulders back. And then just start to play and adjust. Find the stretch that's gonna work on this side. It's not an exact science here. We're just sort of feeling it out as we go. Drop into your breath. Perfect. Exhale, releasing. And then that's windshield wipers side to side. Awesome. Just have one more quick stretch. Coming into your easy seat Sukhasana, which is cross legs. Or you can bring the soles of your feet together if that's more comfortable on your knees or your low back or your hips. Always shifting side to side. Find those sit bones, stacking your spine nice and tall here. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, one hand to the earth, the other hand reaches overhead. Delicious side body stretch. Inhaling, reach up. Exhaling, other way. Beautiful. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, release. If you've got any remaining tension in the upper body, you can always just do a quick neck roll, letting the head fall to the side, and then slowly rolling your chin to your chest. And bringing other ear, other shoulder. One more time. Take it back. Perfect. Let's inhale, bringing the head right back up on that neck. Close the eyes if that feels okay for you. And then I want you to relax your neck and your shoulders. Relax your throat and your jaw. Relax your cheeks and your tongue. Relax your forehead, eyebrows, space between the eyebrows and the eyes. Relax your scalp and your brain. Relax your lungs and your internal organs. Just find a moment of complete relaxation and stillness. You are worthy. You are loved. You are beautiful. You are perfect. Please bring your palms together in front of your heart and say one chant of Om with me, inhaling through your nose. Om. Always my pleasure and honor to share this practice with you. Thank you. Take your time, coming out, blinking eyes open, reorienting to the world. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.